Well, hi. Today is Monday, December 2nd, 2024, and this is Morning Coffee. Good morning. I'm Todd Studer. Can you believe we've made it to December already? I spent my weekend, my Saturday, I spent it roaming around for a small business Saturday. You know how Black Friday is when everyone goes out. And to be honest with you, I was out and about. I didn't stop in any stores on Friday, but I did not see the crowds that I had seen in the past. I can remember not that long ago going out on Black Friday and having a difficult time finding a parking space in any of the lots. It wasn't a problem. Everything looked about normal, maybe a little busier than usual, but really not a lot. And I think that has to do with so much online shopping now and so many deals found online. What I am encouraging you to do, and others as well, is not just shop local. That's important, but also shop in person. Let's return to what things used to be when you would go out and make a day of it for your Christmas shopping. And that's what I did on Saturday for Small Business Saturday. And I went around and I visited a few small businesses, and we did Facebook Lives, and I'm going to be bringing you clips of that during this show. Also, of course, the Iowa-Nebraska game on Friday, and Iowa comes out with a last-second field goal again. Sorry, Husker fans, but I know it seems like a broken record. Our own Travis Waldstein of Waldstein Plumbing and Air Serv Heating and Air Conditioning was at the game. And, of course, Waldstein Plumbing and Air Serv Heating and Air Conditioning, a big supporter of everything we do here on Morning Coffee. And as I like to say about both Hayden and his father, Travis Waldstein, when integrity matters, these are the gentlemen that you want to get a hold of. So if you have heating and air needs or you have plumbing needs, it's Air Serv Heating and Air Conditioning and Waldstein Plumbing of Council Bluffs. All right. I have been talking all week, and actually for a couple of weeks, about a project that Rick Graybill with FoxCo Fabrication had coming up. And I had told you that this is going to be something that'll be pretty visible, and you're going to be able to see it. So let's kind of walk you through the process. As Rick was sending me some pictures, you can see here of it laying on the ground. And it looks like a big V, and then things start to come together. Well, what is this thing going to be? I'll bet you can figure it out. And if you were on Broadway last night, you already saw it. This was a project that was put together in GT Auto of Council Bluffs. They're on about the 20th block of Broadway. They commissioned Rick Graybill and FoxCo Fabrication to build a 40-foot Christmas tree. And that is what is up. It is lit. It is beautiful. You can see it for a long ways. And I hope that for these gentlemen at GT Auto, it can kind of just become a Christmas tradition. I know that there's a lot of big trees up around town. This is not going to be one of them. I mean, look at this thing. It is beautiful. And Rick Graybill of FoxCo Fabrication doing a great job. So if you have welding needs, if maybe you want your truck turned into a flatbed, or maybe you just need some gift ideas, go to FoxCoFab.com and see all of the great products that Rick Graybill and FoxCo Fabrication provide. As I mentioned, I was out and about on Saturday for a small business Saturday, and my day began actually with something that is not a permanent retail business. It was a pop-up shop, or pop-up store that was at Tandem Works on the 100 block in downtown Council Bluffs. And let's take a look at what was going on there on Saturday. Hey, hi. We're just walking in doing a Facebook Live and saying hi to folks on Small Business Saturday. What's going on here?
Awesome. Well, we're doing an artist pop-up. So Michaela and I decided to open up a studio so that we could put some of my artwork here and my husband's artwork, and then we invited some friends, so they're here too.
This is very cool. Let's take a look and see what you have over here. This is, I saw some of this at the Iowa State Fair when you had a booth over there. But looks like you have some new things here too.
Yes, so I do. So this is my watercolors, and I'm doing my cards and stickers. I have a couple of originals, and then the tote bags, and then probably one of the most popular things has been the notebooks.
The notebooks?
That people really like, yeah. Yeah.
Yes, very cool. When you first started doing this, I was like, holy cow, did she just print off some prints? No, you do these things. So this is actually really neat.
Yeah.
That just kind of an extra little thing. And plus, it's great that you're doing this for some of the other artists that are in the area, too, to be able to have this outlet.
Yeah. Well, that's what we were hoping for. And so it kind of started with my So a friend of mine with Nod Naturals, I've had her, I like her products a ton, and then it just kind of blossomed from there where, so Cindy's right here, and she does beautiful artwork, and a lot like with birds. And then Kelly has all kinds of cool, whimsical things back there, and a lot of it's glow in the dark, which is super fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad you stopped. And then of course my husband's work.
Well, let's walk around and take a look at some of the stuff that's here. Yeah, this is all Troy's photos and different prints. These are coasters. These are cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are the Thirsty Stone coasters, and I was really skeptical about them at first, but they actually absorb everything in really well and leave no rings, so they're awesome. Yeah, they're good gifts.
Yeah, there's some of these things are from shots from Iowa, some are from South Dakota. There's one over here that I see is actually a couple from Nebraska from state parks. Mm-hmm. Very cool. I've always really been a fan of Troy's photography. So
his bison is by far like probably the best seller because everyone just loves the white bison. He's pretty cool.
And that's from South Dakota where he took that shot.
That one actually is in Iowa.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he was out at, I think it's Botna Bend, but then he was in Nebraska for a while too. Mm-hmm. And so Troy shot him in both places. So he's a Midwest bison, we'll say.
We'll call him a Midwest bison. Okay, what else do we have in here?
Okay, so we'll come back to Cindy while she's talking. So we have some chocolate bars for school fundraiser. But then Sheree with Nod Naturals. So she has her bags, pet charms, the lava bead bracelets, which I love, where you can put the oils on them. Right. And then these are some of my favorites. They are gemstone oils, roll-on oils, and they're super pretty.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, so I like those a ton. And I've used her oils and products for years, and I really like them. They're good quality, and she's local. Everyone's local, of course. So, and then Kelly is down here. So this is Kelly. You could talk to Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. You can come over and say we're on a Facebook Live right now. So, just pretending that we know what we're doing. Yeah. What do you have over here with your?
I have a little bit of everything. If you need a magic wand that lights up. Or
I
things
can see
that
Todd's like, yes, I totally need a magic wand.
Well, I'm looking at it and I'm saying if it is operational, then absolutely, yeah.
Yep.
Those are very cool.
Go have fun going around booping people.
Yeah.
And some wood burning, some jewelry, and a lot of glow in the dark stuff. So.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, I hope that you have not just today, but have a great Christmas season all the way through, and very profitable. I've noticed that we're trying to convince folks to stay, off of the online version of big box stores, and actually go out and physically shop again. I mean, that's kind of the theme for the next month with the morning show that I'm doing, is returning to a time when we went out and actually made a day out of shopping during December, because everyone now just either gets on their phone and hits a button and clicks and brown boxes get delivered or whatever. There's more to it than that.
Yeah.
And to me, and I mentioned this the other day on the show, the gift itself is secondary. What really is the gift is the time that you spent shopping for someone and thinking about them as you're doing it. So that's kind of the theme for everything that I'm doing for the next month.
That's cool. Very cool. Yeah. So it kind of came together sort of spur of the moment. I mean, we thought about it for about a month.
Okay.
And then Michaela and I have the space here, and we've always liked art, and we've done art. And so we're like, let's just start opening it up for that kind of thing. So it's fun.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
What else we need to take a...
Cindy's work here too. She has these huge... So everything is original. These ones are printed, but like original work here. And then these are so fun. So they are her tuck-ins.
Okay.
So they're tiny cards of love. So you tuck them in pockets or cards, or she said she's left them at like restaurants with the receipt, or your dentist or your hairstylist or your teachers or your kids' lunch boxes. Like there's a million different ways. But she and I were talking like just a really fun way to leave some artwork and
That's a great
fun.
idea.
Isn't that fun?
That's a great idea.
Like, so that's, I think, really fun, especially this time of year.
After wrapping things up with that pop-up store for artists, Vivian Kavam and Tandem Works putting that on, headed to the north and traveled to Neola to visit an old friend, Jamie Bush from the Unique Boutique.
Well, hey, look right there.
Hi guys.
It's Jamie.
How are you?
We are very, very good.
Happy Small Business Saturday.
What a great shop that you have here. You don't believe it or not, this is the first day that I've ever come up here to take a look inside of your shop. And this is really kind of neat. How's things been going today?
It's been great. This is the first little bit of slowdown. You guys came at a good time. It's been busy all morning. So.
Wow, that's very good. You want to show us around a little bit and
Sure.
show a few of the things that you have in here?
Yeah. So I'm one of those. I like to separate things by colors. So.
I see that. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Try to separate them by colors. Lots of sweaters. Really, I'm a texture person, so I like really soft things. Jeans, I have tons of jeans. All the jeans today are on sale, so I carry mainly Mika jeans. Let's see what else. Here's my shop local collection. It's a little messy right now. I haven't had some time but small town USA, and I'm proud of where I came from in Neola, and support local farmers and support locals and all the local stuff. And some more browns and greens here, and all the t-shirts are $10 today. So lots of good, not today pecker tees.
Yeah, that's a rooster on there.
Yes. Yeah. I have some sales outside and 50% off racks and some $20 jeans. This is bling, and let's see what else. And then Christmas, all of our Christmas tees. So tons of Christmas stuff and lots of stocking stuffer stuff. So yeah.
Well, you had Black Friday yesterday, and
Yeah.
now Small Business Saturday today. Did
Yeah.
yesterday go pretty well too?
Yesterday was good too. It was kind of just a gradual, steady, but today's been even busier. So super thankful for that.
Well, and also, I know that, as you said, you've had people in and out all day long, and local folks supporting local businesses.
Yes.
That's kind of the idea today, and
Yep.
what people that are watching on Facebook and they've been listening on my morning show, I'm preaching to get out and shop in person again.
Yes.
And go out, because it's the event of going out. You do your Christmas shopping in person. You go out and make a day of it.
Yep.
And stopping at shops like this, the Unique Boutique Iowa and Neola, this is part of it. And you can see, Jamie, you've done a wonderful job in here and it's very comfortable when you walk into this shop. And I know we had talked before on the morning show about how you hadn't decorated for Christmas yet. You have now.
We
Looks
have
great.
now. Yes.
It looks great.
We have our little gingerbread people and our fake snow and our trees and all the things. So
All the things.
Yes.
Well, we're going to let you get back to work, but thanks for taking a little bit of time, and I hope you just have a crazy, profitable, and busy
Yes.
Christmas season.
Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, well, thank you very much for
Appreciate
allowing
it.
us in. After wrapping up in Neola, we decided to travel over to Trainer, and, full disclosure, I was not paying attention, missed my turn, ended up taking a scenic route. Took me about 15 minutes longer than it should have, but headed over to Trainer and paid a visit to Alicia Hess at the Occasional Collective. Hi, Alicia. It's Alicia Hess with the Occasional Collective in Trainer. We are here taking a look around at some of the different things that she has in here. What the idea behind this shop is you have a lot of things that are made locally.
85% of everything in here is sourced from Iowa or Nebraska.
Iowa or Nebraska.
Yes, and the remaining, all of it is sourced from other small businesses. I absolutely refuse to use large wholesalers. So everything in here, there are, I believe, 97 small businesses represented in here.
97 different small businesses.
It might be more than that. I did a Facebook post on it, and honestly.
Well, let's take a look. Show us around and
You bet.
some of the different things that you have in here.
So over here we call this kind of the pantry cabinet. It's
Okay.
a bunch of consumables that make great holiday gifts because who doesn't love food? These are organic and sustainably sourced teas.
So these are different teas here.
Yep, we've got some local honeys from Elkhart, Iowa. all the different kinds of creamed and infused honeys, and then we also have hot and wildflower honeys.
Okay.
These are soup mixes. They're actually from a wonderful company out of Elkhart, Indiana that supports women getting back on their feet. That's
Okay.
why it's called Soup of Success. Over this way, we've got some Omaha-based urban slicer, Iowa-based pastas of the prairie. These are amazing. They cook up in 6 minutes because they don't have any preservatives in them, and they're locally made. Wonderful pastas. We also have Iowa-made Ajee's company. All kinds of things from them: soup mixes, bread mixes, Iowa wines. Just some amazing Iowa-made toffee. Grandma Sandy out of Polo, Iowa makes Fritz toffee. It is the best toffee you will ever eat, I promise. Makes great gifts. We've got 12 and 6-ounce packages of that. We've got a bunch of Iowa-made health and beauty over here. Wellman, Iowa, Wild Farm soaps. Ames, Iowa, Life Distilled. Up here we've got some Cedar Rapids, Iowa, shower steamers.
This is goat milk.
Yep, this is goat milk soap. That's Locust Grove Farm. She's also out of Cedar Rapids. She does my sustainable hair care products as well. It's shampoo and conditioner in a bar versus being in plastic. And they are some of the best shampoos that you can use. Like, my lady was like, your hair is in such better shape. And I'm like, funny, sustainable.
Well, we preach hard about shopping local and also shopping in person.
Yes, for sure.
So actually, you're hitting two things here. Number one, coming into your store, that's local. But then you've got so many local things
That's right.
that are around here. From
I like to
Iowa,
remind
Nebraska.
people, today I've been telling them, you've supported 8 small businesses today.
Right.
Or you've supported, however many small businesses today. And I think that it hits harder today. It hits home a little more today. But I like to try to remind people that, year round. Like, you're not just supporting me. I don't just go and find all this stuff. You're supporting. There's 24 hyper-local vendors. You were at Vivian's earlier today.
Yes.
And I sell some of Whimsy Versus cards here, So
that right over there, we saw
that
some of
little
those
plant,
same cards.
exactly.
That's right.
So I love supporting other small businesses. That's part of my community brand pillar.
Right.
And then sustainable. So I try as hard as I can to make sure that if I want something in the shop, I try really hard to find it from somebody local versus just saying, I'm going to go on fair because I want this. I say, there's got to be somebody local that makes it.
I see some more people coming in. Let's step over this way real quick. But, and it's...
Also, don't forget to get a shot of the most amazing thing of all, the shot maybe. How you guys doing? Good, how are you? We're doing a Facebook Live, just so you know. You don't want to be in it? How about it? Another small business owner from the community. This is Jane and Kevin Hunt. They own Smoking Good Times together.
I think that this shop is very good for, you hear all the time when people are impossible to buy for. We can't find anything unique to be able to get. Look at all of these things.
Yeah.
I'm seeing so many things in here that I haven't seen anywhere else.
Right. I try very hard. Well, and that's the thing. If I buy local and it's from a local maker, you're not going to find it anywhere else because they're the maker.
Yeah.
Like, so, thoughtfully curated, sustainably focused, locally sourced goods. That's my brand package, all wrapped up in one.
That hits every single button of what it is we've been talking about. What are some of the things you have through here on these shelves?
Felted soap has always been one of the best, great stocking stuffer. It's basically, you don't need a plastic poof or any kind of washcloth. The wool that's wrapped around this handmade soap is your exfoliator. Wow. So I have people in the community that have multiple children and they fight over everything. So she comes and buys different colored soaps for each child. Or if you go camping, it's a great resource when you go camping. These are hand knit out of recycled yarn from a traveling nurse. These again, like the Cedar Rapids, it's shampoo and conditioner bars, and they are wonderful for your hair. Everyone that buys them is a repeat buyer. And then over here we've got a lot of jewelry and other handmade items. Pleasant Hill, Iowa, handmade leather. This lady makes uses sweaters to make mittens. So reduce, reuse, recycle, again hitting that sustainability and community brand pillar. And then this is we have a little kids section. These authors are out of Trainer, Iowa. The Stories. Could there be a cuter name for a little book company?
Yes.
Little Stories. Yeah,
Yep, I talked with them a long time ago.
Yeah. So, again, you're not just supporting one, you're supporting up to 97. It might even be 100. I know in total, since I opened the store, I've supported over 150 small businesses. So.
Well, and this is, again, we've talked before, yeah, Amazon does have its place. However,
Absolutely.
when you are just doing all of your shopping and Christmas shopping, especially on Amazon, this is what you miss. You don't get to experience this type of thing and this type of atmosphere. Getting to meet Alicia and understanding where specifically your dollars are going. It stays right at home by coming into a shop like this. So
they say 68% of every dollar spent. So if you spend $100, 68% stays home.
Right. So that's get out, shop local, make a day of it. I've been preaching it all day, and I've been preaching on the show. We'll continue to do it all through December. That there's more to shopping than just sitting on your phone and hitting a button. Get on out, make it an event, and enjoy lunch, and come to different shops like the occasional Collective and Trader. It was a lot of fun on Saturday, roaming around and doing some shopping and making some purchases too at these small shops. These small businesses exist everywhere, all across Potawatomi County, Southwest Iowa, and beyond. And these are your neighbors. These are folks that are just out there trying to make a living just like you. And if you're going to be doing some Christmas shopping, what better way than to visit one of these shops? And something that Jamie Bush had talked about in her last appearance when she sat down with us and had a longer conversation was, it's not all about buying something every time. Sometimes it's just stopping in and showing your support. And she appreciates that just as much as when someone actually makes a purchase. So get out, visit some of these smaller shops, and let's see if we can't help out some of these main streets in smaller towns around Iowa and be able to return things to maybe a little bit of when that used to be before everything was just done with picking up the phone and punching buttons and making orders and brown boxes being delivered and all of that. It's there's a little bit more to it than that. So I do hope that you get out and about. And also, another person that is a big supporter here of Morning Coffee, Sue Pitts from Just Sue Creative. She is helping a lot of these small businesses out to be able to grow their business, helping them with their branding, helping them with their marketing, with their websites, all of it. Sue has a lot of experience after 20 years with the Small Business Development Center, helping businesses out with the same thing. Now she's just taking these skills in a different direction. So go to justsuecreative.com and see how Sue Pitts can help you. And also, while you are out there on the internet, how about pay a visit to ServiceMasterRestore.com? And you're going to want to get Cindy Schmader's name and contact information into your address book, into your phone, because hopefully you never need to use it. Hopefully you never need to make that call. But when disaster strikes, it's good to know that somebody like Cindy is out there with ServiceMaster Restore by Schmader. Fire, water, whatever the damage is, she's going to come in and is going to do everything she can to help save a lot of your cherished memories and help to return your life closer to normal after a disaster. ServiceMasterRestore.com is the website, and just search for Cindy Schmader in both Council Bluffs and in Omaha. Lot going on this week. It's going to be a very busy week. There's chamber events that I will be at, a return to the Council Bluffs Business Connection. That is a referral group that I was a part of before and that I've just been accepted back into. And I will be back with them on Thursday mornings. Boy, I'm really looking forward to that. This is such a great group of people. And this referral group is past just passing referrals on to each other. They are building each other, and it's such a great group of friends, and I am thrilled to be a part of it again. And if you have a business that is within driving distance of Council Bluffs and would like to pay a visit to the Council Bluffs Business Connection, they meet at the chamber office every Thursday morning at 7:30. So get a hold of me, toddstuder@gmail.com, and I'll get you all the details on how to get that set up. And if it moves even farther than that, I'll get you all the contact information for the president, Blake Hunter, and he can give you the information on possibly becoming a member of the Council Bluffs Business Connection. Well, that's going to wrap this episode up of Morning Coffee. Very thankful now to be into December, even though it's hard to believe it's actually happened. It just, this year flew by, absolutely flew by. I think that somebody's turning the speed up on time on me because it just seems to go by faster and faster. But I will be back again tomorrow morning with another episode of Morning Coffee. Until then, my name's Todd Studer. Have a great Monday.